I'm about to change the world. Okay, check it out. I had this epiphany the other night, and it's been on my mind ever since, and I'm finally making this video, and hopefully it does something. So, we as a family have family dinner almost every Sunday night. We all go up to my grandparents' house. We're usually watching whatever game is on, just having a good time, eating some dinner. Right now, my grandma is going through all of her grandma things, like photos and like programs from musicals and concerts, from like the things that the grandkids were in, and she's organizing them into these bins, separating us by kid and grandkid. So last Sunday, after we finished dinner, we're just chilling at the table talking. My grandma gives us our respective bins. We open them up, we start looking through them, we're pulling out these photos, and we're telling all these amazing stories. My mom pulls out an old photo from when I'm like 5 maybe, and the photo is of my mom in the middle, my stepdad, and my stepdad's friend Ben. And it's one of those photos where it looks like a good time. And I'm gonna get the photo, and hopefully I can put it on here. Hopefully my mom doesn't get mad because she hated the way she looked back then. When I looked at that photo, I started to imagine myself in the photo, like me, and then a girlfriend, and then my best friend, like just this timeless memory on this little 4x6 photo with a timestamp. And that's when I realized in 20 some odd years, that's not going to exist. We are not going to be able to pull out bins and just go through these old photos and talk about these stories because our lives are on this thing. This thing is how we capture our memories now. I'm at a friend's house, we're having a good time, I want to remember it, I take a photo, and then I post it to Instagram, and then that's it. And that photo, to relate it to what was going on the other night, that photo is going to pop up on like my Facebook memories or Time Hop or something in a couple years, and I'll get a notification, I'll open it, I'll look at the photo, be like, oh yeah, that was fun, and then I'll close it, and then forget about it, and it'll pop up again the following year, and be like, oh yeah, that was fun. Put my phone down, and that's it. And I'll remember it for those 2 seconds that I see it, and then I'll forget about it again until my phone reminds me, hey, this happened 3 years ago. The fact that that is normal and that's what's going to happen scares me a lot, because that's not fun. What's fun is your grandma handing you this box of photos, and you're going through it and you're reliving that entire day from this little 4x6 piece of paper that you're holding in your hands. When a memory pops up on your phone, you're looking at a screen with pixels. It's not the same. I don't want to unlock my phone, go to my Photos app or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and scroll through the years. I want to pull out a box, open it up, pull out actual prints that are out of order, that are bad, blurry, dark, and I want to like have something physical to take me back, and this doesn't do it. We study prints and we glance at phones. Let me elaborate on that. You hand someone a print. Of course I'm making this video and I don't have any of these photos on. So this is my box. It's a box. And this is where, okay, so I actually pulled out this album from my closet. It's a bunch of photos, like check it out. It's me and my mom when we were at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. I had this album and I pulled out every single photo from the album and I just put them in this box because this is going to be my box. Okay, so we'll use this as an example. Say you get a notification from Facebook Memories or Time Hop and it's something that happened a year ago. You're going to open it up. You're with your friend. Your friend's in the photo too. Happened a year ago. You're going to show them. They're going to look at it. The phone's still in your hand. You're going to be like, oh, look at this. All right? You're going to turn to them. They're going to look at it. They're going to go, right? They're going to exhale out their nose. That's going to be the extent of their reaction. Or they're going to go, oh yeah, I remember that. That was cool. And then you're going to be like, yeah. And that's it. That's going to be the experience that you just had remembering that time. That's it. That was 4 seconds. Okay? You're at your house. You're hanging with your friends. You're going to get all nostalgic for some reason. Maybe you've had some drinks. So you're a little extra today. You're going to pull out your box, right? You're going to pull out your box. You're going to go in it. And then you're going to pull out a photo. And you're going to look at it. And you're going to stare at it for a while. Because you're holding it in your hand. Okay, you don't have a little drop bar that's going to tell you got a text, right? To distract you. There's no notification that's going to pop up to pull you away from this. You're going to hold it. You're going to look at it. And then you're going to just like relive everything from this photo in your brain. And then you want to share it. So you're going to go, hey man, look at this. And you're going to hand them the photo. No one is going to expect you to just hold it up for them. Right? They're going to grab it from you and they're going to pull it towards them and they want to hold it and look at it. And then they're going to pass it on. And as they're passing the photo around, you're over here telling a story and they're all listening while they're looking and they're imagining it if they weren't there. It's a better overall experience of what you've experienced. It's my cat. The other day when I was putting together this box, I was going through some old film photos that I've taken. Let's see if I could find it. See, this is another thing. You get to look for things. Oh, God. So last summer, we went to the Grand Canyon. And I took a lot of photos with my 5D Mark III. And I took a lot of photos with my cell phone. But I also took photos with my good old AE1 right here. And I'm not recording on this. Okay, the audio is bad for a little while. I'm sorry. So anyway, we're at the Grand Canyon. And I'm taking photos with 3 different things. My phone, my big camera, my film camera. See, isn't this fun? Let's probably this one. Nope, not in that one. Got it. Okay. I have the photos that I took with my phone and my camera on my computer, somewhere on my phone. I'll come across these Grand Canyon photos and be like, oh yeah, Grand Canyon, that was fun. And the other day, when I'm putting together this box, I'm going through all the film photos that I have, and I come across this one, which is the sign when you enter the Grand Canyon. I stopped, pulled it out, and looked at it. I have this same exact photo on my computer. I shot it with my 5D Mark III. It's the same exact photo, but pulling out the print made me stop what I was doing. And then that's when I realized, I was like, I have the same photo, but it doesn't do the same thing. Pulling out this print strikes me a different way than like it popping up on my time hop, or me going through photos on my hard drive and seeing Grand Canyon 2016. Like that doesn't do anything. Okay, so I think you have some sort of context of what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to get people to do is shoot less with their phone and shoot more with things like this. This is a Kodak disposable camera that I just got at Target like 30 minutes ago for $12. And this is going to force you to take a photo This is going to force you to take. Geez, I don't think I've ever purchased one of these myself and opened it myself and like used one. I don't think that's ever happened. I didn't even know they came in the wrapper. I was expecting just to pull it out of the box, and then there's a wrapper for it. Wow, this is going to force you to like take your photos that you would with your phone that you're going to post to Instagram, but this is going to force you to print them because they're going to be on a film roll that you can't do anything with unless you give it to a person. I'm trying to get this to a level beyond photography, and I'm trying to get it to normal people. So like something like this is perfect because you have like 3 buttons. You have 1 button. You have a button for your flash. Okay. Okay, wait, okay. Does it have autofocus? Do I have to wind it first? Oh. So this is going to force normal people that like aren't photographers. How do you turn it off? Do you push the flash button again? You hold it down maybe? Power flash. I'm so distracted by this right now I can't even make this video. This is going to force people to make their box. Okay? You're going to go out with your friends, you're going to take this, you're going to take a picture, someone's going to be like, let me see it. And you're like, I can't, but that's okay because I'm going to print it tomorrow and we can look at it later and I'm going to put it in a box and then we get to look at it again in 30 years. Me personally, I'm going to use this. It's a point and shoot film camera. And then I also have this guy. The point is everything needs to be shot on film because it's going to force you to print it. You may say, okay, well, I can just take it on my phone and I have this printing app and I can do that. Or I can send it to my computer and I can just print it at home in my printer. Or I can take it with my really nice Canon camera and then just have it printed later, just plug it in my SD card. You're telling yourself that that's not going to happen. You're going out with friends and you take these photos on your phone and you're drunk, okay, you're going to forget about it. How are those going to get printed? They're not. They will not get printed. But when you wake up with a hangover and you see this next to your bed, you're like, oh yeah, I gotta go get this developed. That's the point. And if you don't want to walk around with this yellow plastic thing, Polaroid has officially relaunched the brand. Like, Polaroid is back. And that's perfect for me making this video and this happening recently. They put out a camera, right? Their Polaroid, and it's $100. So if you want to look cooler and then you want to get the print right away, because maybe you're like, oh man, now I gotta take it to like CVS and I gotta wait an hour and I gotta pay money, then you can get this Polaroid camera or the Instax cameras. There's so many options for you to fulfill the need of having the photo right then and there, but also being able to put it in a box to check it out 30 years later. Okay, new Polaroid camera, print from digital from using film. Yep, printing app. Cool. I'm ready for my conclusion. I want to be able to have this box of photos to pass down to my grandkids, for them to pass down to their grandkids, and just have it exist generations later. This box, I want to be able to pass down this box. I don't want to have to pass down an Instagram password. So that's it. Today's Saturday. Go to Target and buy one of these. They're $12. Just take photos of whatever you're doing this weekend. Go get them developed. I promise you, you're going to flip through them and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel better than posting to Instagram. It's going to be better than looking at something on your time hop. It's just... So here's one last little... The sound! You want the sound! The sound is good! Please just go buy one of these and create your box.